Coast Eastside Rack, Southside, C12 911, grr to the Riasi, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we not a ride nobody wave, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni at Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grr.
Trust, me taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog with leash. Spread the love in the streets. Pour my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when we ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Them I see Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful for the people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cut in, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. Boy, that they gonna know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only cover the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Going back to their AFL days in the 1960s, the Chiefs and Raiders are underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. Flushed out right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Push him back. Fires the mark. Fires the mark. Target.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing now is Carr. Rolling to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Flush to his right. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a first down. Carr. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd and goal, Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Bussin. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. taken at about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. Screen play, McKinnon. Room here to run. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 11 yards for number 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards to pick up there and also a 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Mahomes will throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
48 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Carr now to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. To throw, it's Carr. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from opposition so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Forced out to his left. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. One more time with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries and 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot here before half for Carr. Steps away to his left. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's got room. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now a run with a fullback Johnson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Carr now on first down. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So a solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Here's Mahomes. Now throw right side, taken in by the tight end Gray. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 23 yards on the play. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
First and 10, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half, that has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time pouring over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close. Yeah, this...
Like the positive. You don't really brag about it when you know you got it. Real hard to read a nigga hooked on phonics. Say a lot of things tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama's house. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Everybody eating, it's a party when I come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, or you shit wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose like a bloodhound. I'ma throw 'em off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm my brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama's house. Tear it down.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Edwards able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Got four down. Check 26, check 26.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Another run with Sanders, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Trey Sermon from 8 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. Steps away. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles.
Everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigated the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, though, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before the hit to just try and get an extra yard or 2.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Eagles have recovered.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble. But people that can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll send Brown in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. These two teams all tied after one.
19 tight.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts over the middle. He's got Watkins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Hurts. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Oh, wide open, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now it's Mahomes again. Dancing to his left. Now he's got it. Touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off. And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll send Brown in motion right. On 1st down, Hurts. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Mahomes now on 1st down. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe 1 block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen, or that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in a mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He'll find Sermon out of the backfield. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So it looked like a good opening drive to start this third quarter, but ultimately it's going to be an unfruitful one as they give it away on the fumble.
Yeah, the way they were moving it, you figured they were in good position to take the lead, but they sure picked a bad time.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A quick pass out to Juju. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 34 yards. And the Chiefs are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Mahomes going to throw. Rolling to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah. God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. This is colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love. They gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, babe. Seen bodies in the street before I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into a million. In the discussion, had a TED talk with the higher me. Show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand, boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I'd let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Yeah, got power from my head to my feet. Yeah, run up on me, maybe so you gon' see. I did not chase, I just attract. What you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dance and wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion, mamba mentality. I am the masterpiece, life is the crap. Deep love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping to get peace with his past. Little bitty regular shit I pack. 007 before you react. Don't think twice, my only advice for my granddad before he passed. Look to the stars, look at the sky at night. Tell me that heaven ain't black on everything I love. Try not to brag till you bring it up. Turn the vision, block opinions, and I could give but think of us. Duck, jab, hooks in it through the roof with an uppercut. Tell the truth, shut the devil up. In the booth, I'm untouchable. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and themselves. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. And his first pass is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Mahomes now to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Screen play, McKinnon. And some space here. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A gain of 32 that time. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster from 3 yards out.
And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now Mahomes.
It's caught. And it's 8-0.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. On play action, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Sliding out of the pocket. To the right side, it's Kelce. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs have cut the lead back down to 2. Mahomes will throw for it.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Steps away. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Mahomes throwing on fourth. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Mahomes. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Hitting Juju on the slant. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now here's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going. Travis Kelce, the 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 79 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
And nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the 2nd straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
And down inside the 35 he goes. Time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. To throw, it's Mahomes. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Rolling to his right. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Touchdown. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. 27 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And got his man complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
36 yards.
And the Chiefs have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. And here's Edwards-Helaire.
And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes forced out to his left. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 11 yards for number 11.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
The throw over the middle taken in. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And Mahomes finding his burner Hardman for the KC first. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A nice little juke. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Back to throw. Open man downfield. That's Smith-Schuster. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. 36 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes now on first down. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical
tools. That's crazy. That's why you don't talk shit. Hey, that's why you don't talk shit in the beginning of the game, bitch.
For knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there.
You still suck. Come tackle me, bro. Bum ass nigga.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's
You got 2 minutes left, bro. Get a pick. I'm throwing the ball. I'm throwing the ball. I'm throwing the ball the whole 2 minutes. I'm throwing the ball the whole 2 minutes, bitch. Play defense. Stop talking to me and play defense, nigga. Stop talking to me and play defense, nigga. Come on, play defense, bro. Who you want to get it? You want Kelsey or you want Smith-Schuster? Which one? Who you want? You want me to throw it to Kelsey or Smith-Schuster? Which one? Nah, bro, I need to score. You know what I'm saying? I need to know which one you want because you can't do it. So, you know, I need to fulfill your fantasy. You know what I'm saying? That's your dream. This nigga always... It's okay. You said you was going to beat my ass, bro. That's why, you know. I just threw that, so you better catch it. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. You got 3 timeouts, but nigga, do you not know that you suck? Fuck is you talking about, man?
Tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself,
come on, throw
at this
it.
point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine.
That nigga wanted to throw it to Kelsey so bad.
No breaks. You better have the emergency.
That nigga wanted to throw it to Kelsey so bad, y'all.
They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
There you go.
It's Edwards-Helaire, and he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Mahomes will throw. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Had it. I'm not tripping. You know what I do. Nah, you know what I do.
What a game this has been and what a drive that was.
This nigga been going for 2 the whole game. Haven't got 1 conversion, bro. What are you doing?
Job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix,
You better run it in there with Mahomes.
a bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a
Hey,
to try and steal this one away.
that's 3. Oh, that's still goal. You left me too much time. That's a minute. Bro, do you not know it's 54 minutes left? 54 seconds left? And do you not know I'm finna go back up? What's wrong with this guy?
Now after the touchdown.
Hey, I ain't finna say nothing though. I ain't finna say nothing. Watch this.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I'm trying to collect.
Mahomes. Finding Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an...
Oh, my God. Shut the fuck up.
Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You've got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
One final try for Mahomes. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner.
Bye-bye.
Here in the closing stages.
Bye. Excuse me.
Charles,
where your mic go? I thought you was going to beat my ass. What happened?
Executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost...
This shit is live, bro. You like, this shit is live, bro. That's all I'm going to say.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because now did they...
Oh, my God, again. Look, you fucking bum. Go home. You fucking bum. Go home. How the fuck you want it? How the fuck you want it, nigga? How you want it? You want me to squid? You want me to squid? What you want? What you want me to do, pussy? Nah, shut up, nigga. You sad, nigga. Where the enthusiasm go in your voice, bitch? It left.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker.
Nah, shut up, bitch. Better do. You better. Hey, you better do. Look, I'm gonna tell you how to win with them niggas, bro. Put Kelsey on the right side, bro, on a 101.
The KC offense out of the huddle.
Yeah, imagine.
For their next drive.
Imagine him trying to score right here. And I'm about to get a fucking pick with Justin Reed. This shit is crazy.
It's been fun to watch. The
Throw it.
Oh,
I didn't want to throw it.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting...
He about to go cry in the car.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
I don't say GG's to niggas. It's cool to me. There's potatoes in here? Oh, shit. I didn't see them. Ah, potatoes here. Potato.
Get some of your food and eat it.
It's tough out here, man. Nigga tried to take my belt from me and shit, man.
Get some. Eat.
Sleazy vibes.
Eat some so I can record you eating it. Get some so I can record. Eat. Get some. Get some.
She gonna leave a nigga, eat a nigga, run off with that bag. Who got boo-boo ass defense? Fucking. I don't even know who got boo-boo ass defense.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
That nigga said, I roast my favorite. Cause shit was bloody as hell.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have two.
I don't know why I called timeout on bro. I'm smacking some shit right now. You said what? He said that still didn't know. Oh shit, he right there. Okay. How you want to play it? How you? You know what I'm saying?
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that?
Come on, how you want to do it? How you want to do it?
Inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. That's what I do though. That's what I do.
We're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part
crazy.
of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, 38 yards. And the Chiefs need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Mahomes going to throw out to his left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8. Maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them at the end zone for the 2-point play.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Nigga got Alexander, Madison, Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson. You better do something.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Setting up the screen for Cook. Nifty move. Always got some breathing room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped. Just
you got to score, man.
That one good for 37.
You keep doing all that. You can keep doing all that. Keep doing all that. Hold that ball.
Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 3rd down, Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their feet.
Hey, what you doing? I thought this was a grown man's sport.
The football, it's loose. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th.
What's going on?
And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster on the touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes as his guys are able to extend their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught.
That big nigga got footwork, don't he?
And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that's caught inside the 30.
Illegal touching, goddamn. Illegal touching.
Inside the 25.
Your niggas better get right.
The defense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They go play action. Cousins on the move to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Play action now. Cousins rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A 1st down and then some. 36 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, Cousins. Dancing to his left. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. From the red zone now, Cousins. And this is Cook with the ground. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Off the play fake, Cousins. Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. They'll go Madison up the middle, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on fourth. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down. But they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. So a big play there on fourth, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Now Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception. Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
On play action, Cousins steps away. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins on 3rd and 2. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
Now here's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Play fake, Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins out to his left.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from taking the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point,
and that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bussin. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook from 8 yards out. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely...
He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 78 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And here's Edwards-Helaire. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They find some open field here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing is Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Third down. Here's a run by Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Cook, they'll try and run it. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Mahomes to throw it. He's got Smith-Schuster.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And some room to work.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Mahomes will throw.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Mahomes.
Screen play, McKinnon.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Mahomes.
Forced out to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys
get the fuck out, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Stop playing. Stop playing, nigga. That shit was, hey, that wasn't user. That wasn't user. That wasn't user. That wasn't user. That was not user, nigga. That was not user, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, you know that shit was luck. 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 Stop playing. He said, yeah, like, what are you doing, nigga? The fuck? That nigga said, yeah.
They run it again with Cook. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 9.
This nigga call a timeout. This nigga call a timeout to run the ball. You call a timeout to run the ball.
That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This nigga's stupid. What? Wait, whoa. Why your voice changed? Why your voice changed? That part, you a bitch. You's a bitch. Shut up. You's a bitch. Your whole voice just changed. I ain't got shit to say to you, cuz. You a faggot. You a transgender, nigga. Shut up. You a tranny, nigga. You a tranny, nigga. Shut up, bitch.
Going for Jefferson downfield.
Yeah, I know her. Take what? You ain't caught one of those all game. Calm down, man. You ain't caught one of those all game. Man. Run the ball, nigga. Run the ball and call it a game. Run the ball, call it a game. What you trying to throw for? Cause you suck, nigga. You can't throw.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Cousins on the move to his left. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here's Cousins. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was a defender who got up there, and that was the end of the ball game. Close one throughout. One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.